First, settle into a comfortable position, sitting or lying. For the best energy flow, do not cross your arms or legs. Close your eyes. You might want to take a few deep breaths, letting go of any tension. Now, imagine that you are surrounded by a sphere of energy. It looks similar to a soap bubble, clear but with an iridescent shimmer. Make it real with the power of your mind. This bubble is a protective membrane that allows only beneficial energy to pass through, whether it's coming from the outside or flowing outward with your intention. Turn your attention inward to your heart center in the middle of your chest and begin to breathe into that space. Inhale and exhale, deepening into the warmth of your heart chakra. This is the source of unconditional love, compassion, acceptance. Feel the peace that arises when you are immersed in your own heart energy. Bring to mind the person you love most in this world. This may be a spouse, a child, a parent, or someone else. If there is no single person that you love most, then choose one of your loved ones. This person will represent everyone who fits the category. As you focus on your person, begin to sense their heart chakra. You may feel a natural pull from their heart center to yours. Allow your heart chakras to connect and visualize a cord of pink energy linking them. As you inhale, draw energy from their heart into yours. Pause briefly and then send energy from your heart back into theirs as you exhale. Do this for a minimum of 3 complete breaths. When you feel this process is complete, let the image of your loved one fade and your connection dissolve. These are the steps you will use as you go through this exercise. Next, think of someone you love or like very much, perhaps a good friend or family member. You will probably have more people from which to choose than you did in the first part, but whomever you choose will represent all. Sense their heart chakra and make a connection. Following your breath, share your heart energy back and forth as you did before. When you've done this for at least 3 complete breaths, let the image fade. Now bring to mind a person you don't know well enough to consider a friend, but about whom you have generally positive feelings. An example may be the neighbor you frequently meet on your daily walk. Your choice might be someone you know in a professional capacity, the nice waiter at your favorite restaurant, your hairstylist or barber, your child's school teacher, the helpful delivery driver. Make a heart chakra connection and breathe into an energy exchange for 3 cycles of inhalation and exhalation. The next steps will require your creative imagination as much as your memory. Create in your mind's eye the image of a stranger you could meet in your daily life, someone you could pass on the street, someone who lives in your vicinity but is unknown to you, someone you have neutral feelings about. The person in your mind represents all the strangers who live around you. Go through the heart chakra connection and sharing process with the person you've imagined. Expanding your perspective, imagine a person who lives in a different part of your country, someone who experiences life differently because of their location, traditions, and predominant subculture. Again, keep your feelings neutral, not judging your countryman or woman's difference as good or bad. If you live in a small country without much diversity, create an image of someone who lives in the same country but who is completely different from you. Someone of the opposite sex, a different age, perhaps a different race. If you are a city dweller, imagine a rural person, and vice versa. When you have a person in mind, do the heart connection and sharing exercise. Let that image fade. Think of a foreign country that you have positive feelings for. Maybe somewhere you've visited before or want to visit, preferably on a different continent with a different native language and culture. Now, see a person who lives there. They may look very different from you or very similar. Simply imagine them in their home environment. Focus on their heart chakra, make a connection, and share your energy for a few breaths. Move your attention to a country that you would feel uncomfortable visiting. Perhaps there is a history of conflict between your land and this one. Maybe the government or the culture there is strict and oppressive. Or maybe you find the climate or terrain inhospitable. If none of that matters to you, then choose some place that is drastically different from where you live. Once you have a place in mind, imagine someone who lives there. If the thought of connecting with this person causes you any fear, remember that your protective bubble will not allow anything that is not beneficial to pass through. Reach out with your heart energy and go through the connection and sharing exercise. The next person you'll share heart energy with is someone you actively dislike. So pause for a moment and focus on the iridescent bubble of energy around you. See it being reinforced by your attention. It will keep you safe from drawing in anything negative. Think about world events and choose a person, again a foreigner, who has notoriety, some authority, and a reputation for doing terrible things on a global scale. No matter what this person has done or said, remember that he or she is still a human being. He or she still has a heart chakra. It may be difficult to locate because it is damaged or shrunken or closed, but it's there. Take the time to find it. When you've connected, The flow from them may be small, but keep pulling into your heart. The more you draw from them, the more their heart center can open and heal. Stay with them for 3 full breaths or more before you withdraw. Narrow your focus to your own country or local area and bring to mind someone similar to the last one, a person of notoriety who you feel has bad intent, someone you consider harmful to the well-being of you and your fellow citizens. Remember that you are protected from their darkness. All you will take in is the unconditional love that exists in their heart chakra. It's there, though you might have to coax it out. Connect your hearts and share energy to benefit you both. When you've let go of that experience, think of someone whom you have conflict with personally. Maybe someone has hurt you or belittled you or betrayed you. You may still be angry or sad when you think of this person. Maybe you have forgiven them, maybe not. Perhaps the person you choose has made it clear that they don't like you, and you might not know why. Still, they are a human being with unconditional love in the core of their heart. Find it, draw it out and into your own heart, and then send it back. Again, this practice will benefit both of you. The final part of this compassionate heart exercise is to connect with all the heart chakras you've just touched at the same time. Inhale and pull heart energy into your center from everyone with whom you've connected. Exhale and send it back to everyone, augmented and strengthened with your own heart energy. Do this for as long as you like. When you're ready, open your eyes and gently come out of this meditative visualization exercise feeling refreshed and peaceful.